back to our channel. For those that don't know who we are, my name is Jade.
And I'm Kay.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can stay tuned for more videos. Today we will be doing a Q&A. For those that don't know what a Q&A is, it's questions and answers. So we've been asked a couple questions and we're going to give you the answers. First question is, how did we meet? We met partying together.
At a party, yep.
The second question is, how is it to keep the spark after so many years of being together?
Dates. Oh man.
Always going on dates.
We're going on a lot of dates, and we make sure we always have time for each other, and we keep each other number one. Like, she's my number one priority. But that's how we keep the spark. We're always doing
new things with each other, trying new things out,
going new places every single time. Like, it's just fun, and that's how we do it. We keep the spark all the time, doing random things, acting like we don't know each other half the time. Like, I'll be like, "Hey girl, what you doing?" Like, but that's how we do it. We just bug out together always. Like, yeah. That's how we keep the spark all the time.
Guys. It will definitely spark your relationship up more.
Yeah, try to go sometimes like 2 dates in a week if you can. Like, some people don't have the time for it, but
maybe
we
once
manage.
a month. Or
Sometimes we work so much where we only get to go on a date like one time a month or something. But
even if you go out for like an hour to go eat or play some pool, anything little.
We love hikes. We take a lot of hikes together. It's dope. It's cool. We just bug out.
Find new places. We love finding new places.
Yep.
Seeing new sceneries. The next question is, do we like spicy food? Yes.
Not all spicy foods. Like, we real picky on what type of spicy food.
Yeah, I like, is hot wings spicy?
Yeah, hot wings.
I like hot wings.
She like hot wings. I like hot wings. Hot sauces. We tried different ones.
She loves hot sauces.
I love hot sauce. It's good.
Where do we see ourselves in 10 years? In 10 years, I see us being together for almost 20 years.
With some high school graduates and some college students, and hopefully college graduates by then, because Jody should be graduated college by then, hopefully. But yeah, that's my nephew.
We also, I would like to see us in 10 years with a house. That's what we're working right now.
That's our next process right now. So hopefully living in our new house for like 9 years or 8 years.
Definitely within the next 5 years, we're looking to buy a house.
Yeah.
How have you guys managed to stay together for so long? What is our advice? Staying together as long as we've been together is always talking out your problems with your significant other. When you guys get in arguments, you don't just give up on each other and just leave or go do something that you might regret or just break up with them. We don't do none of that.
Patience. Just patience and understanding. You always got to come to compromises in a relationship. There's always going to be one that's more selfish than the other. But you got to learn how to put your pride aside half the time. And that's how we do it. Like, I have, we come to an understanding. We talk it out a lot.
We're not perfect neither.
No,
we argue all the time. I kick her out the house.
You know how little kids argue? Man, that's how we argue over the dumbest stuff. Like, you can argue over somebody who farted the loudest. Like, why you fart that loud? Like, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. But little things like that, you can't let it get to you. When you love somebody, you stay there. You work it out. You keep it going.
Always talk out your problems.
That's the number one problem with relationships. You think the other person know. Just because we know each other, like, we know each other to an extent, but you can never know what's in somebody's. I never know. Like, I be thinking half the time, I wonder what she thinking and stuff. But at the end of the day, unless you sit there and actually listen, not just to...
And you don't got to talk it out right there as soon as you guys get in an argument, because you guys are both still
wait
mad.
Till you calm
down, go for a walk.
Yes, give your significant other time to cool down so they can understand you and your feelings.
And then
so
come back and be like, hey, can we talk out what just happened? And sometimes we get in arguments and we'll just keep our space for a little bit and come back and act like there was never even an argument.
Only one time I stood out the room the whole night. She kicked me out the room one time and I stood out the room. But that was weird. Like, that was some weird stuff. I was like, I slept good. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I was spread out on the bed. I was chilling.
I was knocked out on the bed.
She was too, see? But the next day, she was like, but why did you actually stay away? And I was like, I don't even know. I was just tired. But that was the most hilarious part. But understanding, communication, and patience.
Yes.
That's the main thing in our relationship.
The next question is, how is it that we stay so positive?
Ooh. Listen, it's not easy, but we learned that, you know, staying positive sometimes is all that you have left in you. You know, like sometimes you've been in situations.
When we first got together, it's not that we were negative, but
it's just so much was hitting us, and so much was just hitting us at once. Like, it's like it was hard to stay positive when everything's hitting you all at once. But, you know, we learned that if you always put God number one and positive, because it's laws of attraction, it actually does work. And when you think and you want it so bad, it actually happens. So as much as you think that you have nothing else left and you can't push no more or anything, and just have that little bit of positive in you, because at the last minute, we've been to the point where at the last minute we think we're gonna lose it all, and then boom, it just flips right back over in a matter of a second. It's laws of attraction, positivity. Just stay as positive as much as you can, and trust me.
Talk to God.
It will happen. God will make everything right. It will work out. It's not easy,
There's always
but it happens.
Be bumps in the road, no matter what. Even you could be the richest couple, the poorest couple, the happiest, the saddest. Remain positive. Just talk to God. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
It happens, and then you come and you think it's the end of the world, and then the outcome of it, when it starts fixing itself and getting better, it's like 100 times better than what you had. So we've learned to stay positive because, like we just said, we've been through so much, and knowing that staying positive is our only
and never giving up. We never gave up on each other ever, and it was hard.
It is, but we do it, and
it's brought us to
It works.
Yes, it does.
So that's how we stay positive, and that's how we always manage, because it always works, and in the end it always works, and God is great.
Wait, the next question is, she wrote something, so I'm going to read what she wrote because I liked what she wrote. It says, it is a great platform that you are using. Positivity for all. I remember as a child, I was not allowed to be around the gay couple that lived in our street, but I went anyway. Those guys were very nice and very loving towards each other. Odd part is, I was allowed to be around the drunken loudmouth that beat his kids. Remember, I am turning 60, so this was 1973. And so to this day, I enjoy being around happy couples no matter what. Now my question is, how do you guys handle the misunderstood and anger of those that do not understand your love and lifestyle?
How do we handle those?
You ignore it.
You have to ignore it.
It's very hard because people can be very ignorant towards you, but you ignore it and you just walk away. You don't feed into what they're saying too, because if you feed it, you're giving them the satisfaction now. If
you're happy, you shouldn't worry about someone else's ignorance. You understand? Because God deals with that. At the end of the day, everybody knows there's karma. You know, there's judgment. Everybody wants to judge.
Opinions.
Everybody wants to judge, but at the end of the day, it's only one person's judgment that matters, and everybody knows whose that is. And if you don't know,
the man above.
You know, the man above is the number one person to judge, to cast the judgment upon us. And everybody wants to be throwing judgment around like if they're perfect, but nobody's perfect. If we all was perfect, you know, this world would be boring. God made us all in His image, and it's not to be boring, people. Like, love is love, and we love each other. We know not to deal with the ignorance when we're out in the streets. We ignore it. We keep it moving. And so far, that's the best way it's worked, because, you know, when I was younger, I was trying to feed into the ignorance, and that just gets you into trouble. So there's no need. There's no need for it.
The way that the world is nowadays,
it's dangerous. You know, it's too dangerous to at all. You can't just to disagree with somebody. I've seen in the news where you just disagree with somebody and a person loses their life over the disagreement.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. I'd rather be happy and in love and not worry about no one's judgment and ignorance, and to live another day to get to spread my love, to get to show people, you know, that ignorance doesn't stop me. Love is what keeps me going. Love is more great than anything, and that's all I want everybody to understand. You know, if we all was to support each other and love each other, man, it'll be great. Like, it'll be amazing. There's no problems, you know, everyone help each other out, but we're gonna have those ignorance people, like, just so ignorant that you can't change their mind. You can't, you know, there's certain ways they're going to get their mind changed, but until they have their experience where their mind is being changed, you just got to keep it going and keep it forward. And they'll make it their business when they change to come and apologize. Because, you know, a lot of things in this world is apology. A lot of people don't like to apologize or nothing. They feel as though that's like a weak man's trait. That's never a weak man's trait. That's a big man. That's a big person. For a person to be able to apologize for the ignorance.
In relationships too, don't apologize to each other. Don't be hard-headed. I was
admit your wrongs.
Yes.
That's one of our big things. Yeah, that's one of our big things. How we manage to stay together.
Yeah.
Like I tell her a lot of times, you know, I was wrong in a situation.
Yes.
Admit to your wrongs. Ain't nothing wrong. Like at my job, sometimes I do dumb things, and they be like, "Oh, did you do this?" Yeah, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And you know why I do it? Because I don't know. I don't like to hide my flaws or anything. That if I did it, I'm gonna agree. Yeah, I did do it. I'm sorry, you know, and I simply apologize because there's nothing wrong with apologizing. Always admit to your wrongs.
Yes.
But like she just said, you know, that question was a very good question, and we just ignore the ignorance. Don't feed into it, because sometimes feeding into that, it just makes the whole situation worse.
Yes, it does.
And the man above is better than everything, so you guys will see it and know it.
The next question was, do we have pets? We have 2 dogs. We have 2 little Yorkies, a boy and a girl, Nico and Nyla.
Handful.
Drive us crazy. Do we want kids? We do not want kids. We have nieces and nephews. We have a lot of nieces and nephews.
I love them. They're amazing. Kids. They're amazing.
They keep us busy, and we love spending time with our nieces and nephews. But we do not want kids. We've never talked about it.
It's too much work. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I could be selfish. You know, I'm like, man,
we love to shop. It's hard, and
we love going out.
Yes,
you know, I see how it is for a lot of my family members and friends.
Get babysitters,
and that sucks for them, and they be crying and stuff. And I don't want to be like that. Like, oh my god, you know, I feel so bad for them sometimes, but I really don't, because they have love forever. You understand? A parent has love forever, so. They can suck. They cry here and there that they won't get to go out, but the way I see them interact with their kids and stuff is worth it. I can see it's worth it, but at the end of the day, it's not worth it for me, because, like I said, like, I'm very selfish. I want to be buying myself stuff, and I gotta buy my baby stuff, and I'm like, man, I see how expensive it is. I'm like, man, like, it's like if it's buying myself stuff, you know, like the same price almost. I'm like, man, that's ridiculous for a kid. But we love kids. Kids are dope. Like,
we also have god kids.
I love kids.
So many little cousins. My girlfriend has a big family, and we have a lot of kids in her family. So we have plenty of birthday parties to go to, plenty of kids to buy stuff for. Like we said, our nieces and nephews are
And then
kids.
when they get older, they get spiteful too.
Yes.
Oh, I see all my older little cousins with my other cousins. I'm like, damn, cuz they saying that? Like, they make me feel some type of way. So I know my cousins and my sister and everybody goes through it. But kids are amazing. Big ups to you guys for having them.
Yes.
But they're not for us.
And thank you to our sisters and brothers for blessing us with our nieces and nephews.
I love them. That's how I call them. They be like, oh, whose kids? Those are my kids. You know, then I ain't make them, but they still my kids.
Yes,
I go through it for them. I'll do anything for them. But yeah, we don't want our own. We don't want our own. No. I mean, it'll be cool. Maybe in the future we'll adopt or something, but for now, did you say no, babe? She's like, nah. But yeah, we love kids.
No, we did talk about adopting, but
yeah,
not anytime soon.
No, we're still young, so we're just gonna deal with it as we go.
So this is the end of our Q&A. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. We are going to start doing shout outs, so I need everybody who watches this video to comment done below. You scroll the whole way to the bottom of the video, and you will see comments, and all you have to write is done.